welcome back. My name is Emily. In this video I will be creating a spooky Halloween card with a happy touch. Because you know me, if you follow me, you know that I love a rainbow on the top of a card. So of course I had to go bright and shiny, even though I used a stencil called Halloween Mandala from Miss Ink Stamps and a paper glaze black rainbow from Picket Fence Studios. And I just love this combination of the black paper and this rainbow on top of it. So beautiful. And I just smear this on top of the stencil, and I use some pixie dust, pixie spray is probably called, just to keep my mandala in place when I did this. I like using texture paste like this or glitter paste like this because in some cases, or in many cases, it grabs onto the paper, so you don't need to have any extra glue on the backside or stuff like that. So, but for this one I wanted to be safe and be sure that it wouldn't move, so I used the pixie dust, and it's a really good product, but it's so hard to find in Sweden where I'm located. Okay, so here it is, and I just scraping off the excess of the paste that I don't think I will be needing, and you can see here just tightening the lid on my jar here, and I will remove the stencil and let this dry a couple of hours. It probably took maybe a half an hour before it was dry enough to use, but I waited a long time. So you can see two stamp sets that I was thinking of using. You can see I have already stamped and cut and played with this set in the previously. So I decided to just use those leftover pieces. And in the beginning here I thought I was going to use those cute ghosts, but I decided against it later on. So I just took a piece of scrap copy paper and some wide double-sided tape, and I cut down a couple of strips of just some paper, and I will play and put them in the order of the rainbow here. It went super fast, and this is also a tip if you like to do stripes like I do, just to cut a couple of them when you are making a card, and you can save them in a pocket so you have a rainbow ready to go when you want to create your next project. It saves you a lot of time when you are creating, if you don't have to stop and just cut all of those strips down. So that is a really good and helpful tip. So here you can see a rainbow. I wanted to have one more darker piece of cardstock at the top, so I just adhere that later on. I cut a hole in our black panel so that this will peek through, and then I cut the circle to be a little bit smaller so we can have a rainbow around our ghosts. And I think this would have been cute as well, but when I looked at it I thought that the ghost took up a little bit too much of the black space, so I wanted to switch it up, and I used the Boo Sentiment instead, and that is from the Halloween Sentiments stamp set from Miss Ink. And I raised everything up with some double-sided foam tape and squares and whatever I had laying on my desk here, and then I just popped it in the center. And then I had previously colored and cut out all of these small tiny flowers and leaves, and these are from the Blooming Brush stamp set, also from Miss Ink, and I just decorated my sentiment with it. And I put a coordinating sentiment on the card just to tie everything together, and it says "Let's spook up some fun," and I just adhered it flat down. So when I was done with that, I took some liquid glue and I had my card base ready to go, and I just put it on top, and that finished off our card for today. I hope you liked this. If you did, please give this video a thumb up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. All the products that I'm using in this video will be linked down below, and I also have a coordinating blog post where you can see still shots of this project. Until next time, I hope you have a great day. Bye!